Odyssey. My name is Jermaine Long. I am servant of the Most High God. I really appreciate you for coming along, and as always, enjoy the journey. Today's real talk is going to be about something my mom taught me a long time ago. She would always talk about, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. And she would always say this, and I didn't know where it came from, but I actually found it in the scriptures, and I'll post the actual verse on the video so you can see it. But with that being said, my thoughts is sometimes, I don't want to overshare because it's a blessing to be here, and what I don't want to do is to feel like I'm exploiting anybody or taking advantage of anybody. What I'm trying to do is just show, our journey. And most of the journey that I just kept to myself, the good things that I do, I just keep to myself because, hey, if you're trying to get recognition or praise for it, that's not what the Lord is wanting from me. But, speaking to go back to Africa, and getting understanding of how I can use YouTube and the platform that YouTube provides to do more than I'm able to physically do myself, or with the money that I have. It was a no-brainer that I need to start sharing the journey more, and that's why I started producing the videos and asking you guys to subscribe and share and like as much as you can, because this helps. This will help eventually me do more projects here. And with that being said, we started a project to make benches on the beach. And the benches on the beach is, just a great thing because, it's a beautiful beach line, and it's not as clean. And the backstory on that is, we were, it was a lady who came up and she was talking, and she made the reference to Booyoo, and I was like, yeah, I live in that area and things of that nature, and she wanted to make the reference that they didn't know what they had, and I kind of looked at her and just thought, like, the audacity of people. They know exactly what they have, but sometimes if you don't have the resources to take care of things, that's just what it is. But with all her, bravado, saying that how they don't know what they have, like they were, somehow less than, or whatever it felt like at the moment, I just stared at it. It was like nobody has put the money toward or the effort toward helping people build. Most people have their own opinions, but everybody doesn't, have a leg up like some people may have. But, I just went on about my day and continued on because I know the people that's there. They are loving people and they're caring people. And, once things start going, it's going to steamroll. And once everybody's able to, take care of themselves and make their own money and do better, guess what they're going to do? Nobody wants to not do better. Nobody wants to not have things. So, it's crazy when, you see some people that have privilege and they speak to you in a manner that, somebody isn't doing enough. And it's like, it's something. But again, that's why some things I just don't share, because some things aren't meant to be shared. But this thing, the benches on the beach, I thought is a nice thing to share. And this is the understanding that I have, and this is the passion that the community has for people who come to help instead of taking and just doing things, because they were like, what? You're making this for us? It's a community bench? Yes, it is a community bench. I'm making it for the people that I see, out here. And it was an old boat there that it was broken. But they were using it to sit on and lay on and, just just gathered around it, you know. So I said, no, I got something for you. What we will do is, because, you know, this bad thing, but you know, God turned it into a good thing like He always does. And so we had like some bad sand, and it caused some of our bricks not to be of quality. So I had put them to the back, and we were smashing them and trying to turn them back into dust so we could, you know, recycle them and use them again. But you know, some of them were fairly strong. So I said, hey, we'll use these bricks. We'll take them down here to the beach, and we'll carve out, and we'll you know, make a bench. You know, so it took a fair amount of bricks, and it took you know, a couple bags of cement, which we already have, sand, which we already have, you know, and we took care of it. And you know, I paid for it, you know, the person to come and make it, and everybody kind of pitched in. But the thing that is gold, and the thing that makes this all worth it, is to see, you know, the joy when they say, oh wow, this is going to be awesome. And then the next thing they said is, look, we're going to get the youth to come and clean up this area. And I was like, that is the change. Because my boys were with me at the time, because we're going back and forth. And like I say, I know I don't mind being on camera, but you know, I would rather just show you guys pictures of you, or you riding around and talking to you. But when my boys were in the car, they heard them say that, hey, you know, we're going to clean up this place and make it look nice, because guess what? Now we have something nice. You understand? Like, nobody wants to, you know, live in squalor or have something bad, or not have. You know, that's why, you know, I don't go around, you know, just putting the camera in people's faces, because they can see TV, they can see people in the nicest of clothes and things of that nature, and then to show, you know, them, they might not have on their nicest of clothes right then, and that's embarrassing. Nobody wants to be embarrassed, and nobody wants to look poor, in a sense, you know, especially, you know, people as rich and hard as the people that are here. So, you know, that's my mindset. And you know, like I say, it's just some things that I don't try to share, but at the end of the day, I will start doing more, because this kind of story right here, you know, I have a plan to build about 6 benches. So this story right here just inspires me more to do more, because they're saying, hey, we're going to put forth an effort to clean this up, to get this right. And you know, they all put forth an effort, even to help the guy that was building the benches. They helped dig the area out. They went and got extra materials that we could use to kind of make it a little bit cheaper. And you know, I'm thankful, you know, for the money that, you know, I spent. It was everything that I have done for the people that live here has been well worth it. It's well worth it. You know, if I can't do nothing else in this life, if I'm going tomorrow, today was great. Today, you know, I saw people say, you know, Missouri Sana, Asante Sana Kaka. And I said, Karibu Sana. You know, you are very welcome. You know, it's about giving, guys. And, you know, I can't explain this, but that is the whole purpose for, you know, why we're here, why we're on this journey, why anybody should be on their journey. You know, are you doing what God has called you to do, or are you just doing, you just doing the least? You know, we get dressed up and we go out and we doing the most, but what are we doing the most for? Are we doing the most for ourselves, or are we doing the most for God? And you know, I just wanted to share this with you. I'm sorry, I may have taken this way longer than I should have. But I'm very thankful, guys. I'm very thankful. And so I appreciate you guys for coming along. As always, enjoy the journey.